Welcome back to another podcast episode here on Life with Coffee podcast. Today I got my boy Jesse. I refer to him as DJ Jesse. I got him saved in my phone as DJ Jesse, but we got Jesse in the house from Dad's Cold Brew Coffee. We're going to get into it today. We're going to do a little interview about everything that's been going on. I've been wanting to do this. We've been wanting to do this for a while, so it's going to be good. Wow. To start the podcast off, though, had to take care of my boy. Made a little shirt here. He didn't know. Little surprise. Life with Coffee podcast.
Oh, there you go, bro.
Yeah,
that's nice.
I just made it right before we came too.
Yeah, there you go. Check it out.
So I got a little Cricket machine. Life with Coffee podcast. I'm probably gonna be doing some merch here soon. So everybody that's wanting to support or does support, let me know. We'll get you locked in here soon. Today, I forgot my coffee, but the Preem came through with some Dutch Bros coffee. Shout out to Dutch Bros. Reach out to me for some sponsorship. All right, man. All right, bro. So, everyone tuning in, thanks again for watching. Thanks again for following and being here. All the friends, all the peeps coming over from Dad's Cold Brew. All right, bro. We're gonna get right into it, man. I've been dying for this podcast, bro. It's been a while. I know our schedules have been really. I think scheduling is always the hardest thing.
Yeah.
And I'm going to just dive right into some of the questions that I've had, man. So, Dad's Cold Brew, what's going on with that? Look, I want to know the background story, bro, because I feel like we haven't talked enough to understand, or like between me and you.
Yeah.
I don't know where it started, where you got the idea. What sparked that for you, bro?
So, it was, I know Ralph asked, and he was like, let's wait for the podcast. So, what happened was, I was just... making coffee. I love coffee. You like coffee, right? I'm a huge coffee drinker. Huge. I'm huge. I'm telling you, man. You're a little coffee drinker. I'm a huge. No, I was like experimenting just one day, like around last year, around this time, probably a little bit before. I want to say late 2024, and. I was just experimenting, taking my coffee to work. Hey, what can I do different? Like, you get tired of the same, actually, I don't get tired of it. I like any coffee, bro. Like, just different things. Right? Italian. But, like, what's, like, my go-to? And just one day, bro, like, I just started making coffee different ways, and I tried cold brew, and I'll take it to work and just drinking it, right? And one of the coworkers, she told me, hey, like, what do you have there? Like, coffee. Can I have some? She poured her a cup. It's like, bro, what is this? Like, you should sell this. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, this is just me. It's for me and you, man. Like, this is like, I'll make some for us. Like, all right. And it was I made it in a half gallon, and that's still what I use now. It was just a half gallon cold brew coffee, and she's like, you should sell it. Nah, bro, like, it's just for us. So it just it went, and then months go by. The same thing, just experimenting with coffee. I do have a... So preferably you were experimenting with cold brew? Or do you like hot? I prefer cold brew.
Okay.
Like, don't get me wrong. There's coffee. There's iced coffee.
Yeah.
There's iced lattes.
Yeah.
And there's cold brew.
Many variations. And then how do you make them, too, is different, too.
Yeah. And the cold brew was something, like, I realized, oh, this is what I like. Like, this is my niche. Like, this is what I like.
Okay.
And so when she was like, sell it... Like, no, like, I don't know. How would I sell it? Like, where do I even start? So months went by. Again, I take some to work. She tries it. Dude, I'm telling you should sell this. I'm like, no, like, I'm not.
Cool, man. Yeah.
And then I made a batch. I was like, what if I sell it? And my son had a flag football tournament in Houston. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to, like, sell them off the street, like, off the side. Just
there at the flag football tournament.
At the flag football tournament in Houston. I don't know anybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's just, like, experiment. Bro. And I put them in little 8-ounce bottles, like, not like the ones I sell. They're 12-ounce bottles. So I put them in 8-ounce bottles. I was like, what would I sell them for? So I said $3. It's a little thing of coffee. It's either yes or no. Like, you want it or you don't, bro.
So how did you do it? Were you standing like, hey, or just the team?
Bro, I took my ice chest. And, like, when we were registration, bro, I was like, you know what? Now's my chance. Like,
were you nervous?
Registering. I was nervous. But
Damn.
the first one, I was just like, hey, like, and you think about it, it's like people go to concerts and they're selling like
Overpriced,
ripped off,
beer,
like,
bro. Yeah,
shirts in the parking lot,
Yeah.
like, bro, like. It's the hustle,
okay,
bro.
yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah,
things
yeah.
they're reselling tickets in the parking lot. They're selling
Yeah.
like knockoff merch.
That's the hustle.
And it's just the hustle. So I was like, you know what? Like, let me just try. I don't know anybody here, and I didn't have labels at the time. I didn't have a name for the coffee. I'm just selling it.
Yeah.
Like I'm just some guy selling coffee. You know?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
the way people in Walmart, the parking lot, sell
Yeah.
tamales, bro.
Tamales, candy apples. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, and I probably made like 64 around there bottles of coffee for $3, bro. And like, I come back an hour later to my wife and my son. And I'm like, hey, I sold all those little coffees. Like
All
what?
of
Like,
them,
yes,
huh?
bro. It was like
Damn.
I sold them all. Like, what do you mean? Like, dude, for $3, bro, you add up the cash.
They're like, let's
bro,
go
you do
strip
the math.
club.
Yeah, bro. And so it's like that's how it started. And so like that's like, okay, if I sold this to people I don't even know, let me come back home. And so I started experimenting. Okay, that was 8-ounce bottles. I finally got the batch down right. And I told you I work in the hospital, so I was always like, hey, nurses, try this. Hey, try this. And I would just hook them up. Free coffee in the cups all the time. Just free coffee. Boom, boom. And then it got to a point where it's like, hey, man, the reason why I'm giving out so much free coffee is because I'm thinking about selling it. Would you buy it? Yeah, bro, yeah. So for like the first months that I was actually putting it in bottles for 12-ounce bottles, selling it for $6, everybody in the ER and the hospital, bro, they were buying it. And it was just like, it worked. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know what to, like, there's nothing to it. So, like, it was hard for me to keep up the demand. So I was making it in these half gallons, and then I moved from the half gallons to, like, these big 5-gallon buckets. Now
Damn.
I use, like, a 15-gallon bucket. And, like, it became, like, this business that I have a business model for, like, you know, and I have like 2 different business models depending on which route I want to take. Like, do I want to do it like the small scale version, like still person to person, or do I want to do like, I need like investors, I need all this stuff. Like, this is where we're going to take this company. You know what I mean?
At what point, before we move on, I want to stop the story real quick. Yo, everyone here that's in the you know, in the live here, the podcast. Again, just tune in.
Shout out to Nick, though.
Yeah, shout out to everybody. We're going to shout out everybody right now. I just want you guys to go follow the Life with Coffee podcast page. Follow the YouTube channel. I have all the links there in the Life with Coffee podcast page. You can also hear this on Spotify. And like DJ Jesse said, shout out to Nick the Barber, bro. He's coming through. He's being a host, sponsoring all the boys here at Against the Grain Barbershop, sponsoring us and having us here. Like, Nick doesn't have to be here. The Preem in the background doesn't have to be there, here today as our audience. So shout out to them. And I appreciate, you know, Against the Grain Barbershop letting us host here. But so what I was going to ask, bro, is at what point did you start seeing that it was like legitimate, bro? Like, okay, so you did the little trial in Houston, but at what point when you came back, I guess maybe something in the office, were you like, damn, like, like your ideas started flushing in?
Yeah, I think when my, Cash App locked. Like, okay, I'm taking Cash App. And then all of a sudden, like, just Cash App just blocked me or whatever. I'm like, bro, like, okay, I guess, like, I think I got to turn this into a legit business.
What do you mean, why did it block you?
Well, like,
like, you can only make so much?
Yeah,
or?
you can, I guess, you know, and that's what the terms, like, I went back, like, why am I blocked, whatever. Luckily, it wasn't, like, that much money. Like, I didn't miss out. I didn't lose out. I went and made a business, real quick, bro, I went and made a business account, a business Cash App account.
Through Cash App.
And then I just started taking cash there. Through Cash App. And I was like, okay, next step, LLC. Like, dude, I need to do this, like, legitly.
Damn.
And then that's
and how like many weeks or months was that already in?
Bro, I would say, like, okay, the thing in Houston was in 2024, like around December. And then so I started making money. They probably blocked my Cash App like in April
Of 2025?
of 20, yeah.
So that was pretty quick then. And then so that's when you started thinking LLC.
Yeah, bro, like,
Get it legitimized.
Yeah. And at that point, I didn't even have, like, the idea to, like, take it to where I want to take it to. It was just like, oh, man, like, I have to run a real business. It was, you know.
Did that scare you a little bit?
It did, but
Why? I mean, I know why, right? But I want everybody to know the process. Like, not that I know why, but I can only imagine why. You know,
like it's like one of the things you don't know. I guess it scared me to the point like where I am now in the business. Like, you get all this hype in the beginning, and you don't know
if it's gonna stay.
If it's gonna stay, bro.
Yeah,
and like, okay, and that's where I'm at now with the business. Right? Like, okay, well, I did need some time to like regroup.
Okay.
And that's where I'm at. Like, so now I'm doing it again. But I was scared in the beginning because I was scared, but I wasn't, because like I've dealt with business, I've dealt with numbers, I've dealt with like my insurance background. Like, you know, I kind of see how businesses work. Like a lot of my family members, like the men in my family, like a lot of them are business owners. Yeah. So like I kind of grew up like, oh, this is
around that.
Like they have businesses, bro. Like, so it's not that scary. Like, it's possible.
Yeah.
Not that it's scary. It's just like it's possible.
It's just a matter of doing it.
How you do it. Yeah. Okay. How are you gonna do it? That's what it is, bro. And yeah.
So how is that? Because I've seen you, or I don't know if I should say it like this, but I haven't seen you post about it much.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
Is there like something going on with that, or
yeah. So okay. In like April, I would say like around summertime, like June, I get this opportunity to do this
I saw
pitch competition
with the Chamber of Commerce
with the city of Harlingen.
Okay.
With the man, I can't even think of the name, but yeah, with the city of Harlingen.
It was like a program, or
the small business, like, and I can't even think of the name right now. But yeah, it's like this competition where you have to take a class, and that class is sponsored by UTRGV.
Okay.
The UTRGV.
Like the college?
For the life of me, I can't even think of.
Were they? Was it?
It's like this entrepreneur program through UTRGV, and so it's kind of like the city of Harlingen is sponsoring small business owners to be in this little class.
Oh, so put them that way?
Yeah, so it's like a little scholarship.
Yeah.
And then if you pass the class, you're eligible to do this competition. And that competition was like to win $30,000 in like business funds, right? Like you have access to those funds.
Yeah.
And there was first place, second place, and third place. First place was 30, second place was 20, and like third place was 15.
Yeah, that's still
and
good,
so,
bro.
So I did the class, and you know, I do the competition, everything, and it was scary, bro. It's like things like you gotta go. It's like, you ever seen Shark Tank? That's exactly what it's like. It's like Harlingen's own version of Shark Tank.
Oh, I see.
And
so you have to go in front of a board.
You gotta go sell yourself, bro. You gotta go sell your company, and like you gotta give it your all. And like at the same time, it's like, what are you doing to benefit Harlingen? Like, why should we pick you?
Yeah.
And so I was like, dude, like, this is where I was from. Like,
Harlingen.
I love my city.
Yeah,
I love, I love the community. Like that, I even told you. I said, like, bro, this is we're in a nice spot. Like, dude, this barbershop is like in the right side of town.
Badass,
like, it's perfect. It's like it's hidden, but it's like, if you know, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And so
you're on a need to know basis.
Yeah.
Like a little secret society type shit.
Yeah. And so I did that competition, bro, and I lost. And I was like, but when I started the class, and it was like a 12-week class, and when I started it, I was like, oh, I got this in the bag. And that's when I locked in. Like, dude, I went from my business just being an idea to like full LLC. Like, I'm all about it, bro. I locked in, and that's where I was telling you, bro. Like, I put everything like 1,000% into like free. There was no free time. It was just like, okay, business, family, church, work. Like, it was like, bro, I was locked in.
That must have been.
And I was like, I'm gonna win $30,000. Why? Because I'm gonna do this with it. We're gonna take this business from here to there. And I lost the competition, bro. And so when I lost on August 1st, October 1st was the competition. I lost, but you didn't win. You don't lose because you get that experience. Like,
yeah, of course. Yeah,
you're with other business owners, bro. Like,
so it's something losers say.
Bro. A lot of my close friends were like, I don't know what you're doing with your life now, bro. Yes, bro. And like, I hate participation trophies, man. Like, bro, you didn't win. Like, get out of here, bro. Like, so, like,
No, but to be honest, real quick, how did that make you feel? That not that you lost, but how did it make you feel that you didn't get
bro,
that?
I went into like, it took me a while to like realize. It took me about a month of October. I just shut down. I thought I was cool like the first week, the first 2 weeks, and bro, no, like I shut down. Like I just like and I didn't tell nobody. Like depression, like my whole drive, bro, everything.
Yeah, bro.
And like even now, like some people don't know, but I in my opinion, and like to me, it's like they don't have to know. Like nobody really. Everybody's always like, "Oh, I'm here for you," but it's like I don't want to bother you. Like, no, bro. Like I'm dealing with this. Like,
yeah.
And it was something I'm proud of, bro. Like I'm not that I'm proud. Yes, I'm proud of, but I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about my business. I'm passionate about like things like this, bro.
Yeah.
Like these ideas that we share.
Yeah.
And, like where I want my project to go and grow to. You know. So I was like passionate about. Man, I'm gonna do this. I'm still gonna come back. I'm gonna give back to the city. Or like, you know, my community at least.
Yeah.
And I really shut down and I fell into like this. I didn't tell nobody, bro. I wasn't like public about it. But now looking back at it, I like, oh, I was depressed. Like I got bummed out because this is something that I wanted.
Yeah.
But God told me you're not ready for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, hey, this is big. You have it. But it felt like God was like, nah, like, hold on.
Okay.
I got something for you.
Do you believe that to be true in that sense, or is that something that you're kind of? I don't mean this. Please let me elaborate. But is that something that you're trying to tell yourself, like maybe God stopped this because I'm not ready? Are you telling yourself that, or do you believe that God?
I had to hear it from somebody else. They told me it was your drive, but like you lacked. Like you didn't let God be God, and this is what you wanted, and this is what you were pushing for. So, like when he told me that, I was like, man, you know what?
Was this like a prophet or?
Nah, bro. This was like my buddy from church. Not like my buddy, but like this.
A brother.
A brother. Yeah.
Christ, yeah.
No, like he's like a mentor.
Mentor. Okay.
Like a mentor. I look up to this guy, and like there's a bunch of guys that we look up to, or like. Man, this guy has it together. He has his wife, he has his family. Of course, to certain aspects, like,
of course,
I look up to him in this realm, these things I look up to or I'll hear him out. Like, they're worth listening to, And he told me, like, bro, like, it's because, like, you didn't let God do it. Like, it was you wanted to do it. I was like, dang, bro. So when he told me that, I was like, all right. And so, but I do think that I do have the self-awareness, and that's a big thing, self-awareness, to realize, like, man, that I was depressed, bro. Like, I shut down, and then, like, come, like, Thanksgiving time, I'm like, man, that's what it was. Like, that whole month of October, bro, I was bummed, I was down. I just wanted to be with my family. I didn't like, not that I was like, oh, like, I'm gonna go do bad things to myself, you know what I mean? Go hurt myself.
You're better than me. I hurt myself.
Yours is the girls, bro.
Yours is the girls. My weakness. Look, I want to ask you a question on that though. So, I've grown up. I grew up in church, and they would tell you, like, if it didn't work for you, it was like I want to say now, looking back at it, it's like a coping thing. If it didn't work for you, it's because God didn't have it for you. Or, blah, blah, blah. My word of encouragement to you, or maybe you can hear just my thought process of how I've seen the spiritual realm of it, is that I don't think, and maybe it's going to sound wrong to if there's church people watching and, maybe people in general. It's going to sound wrong to believers or to the faith. It's not always about God. And what I mean by that is that you really think God put you in this earth to, yes, like, of course, to follow his will.
Yeah.
But God made you and created you for a purpose. And if you're going to accept no for an answer, or you're going to, accept, a bump on the road as like the end all be all. Nah, man, I think God's behind you to say, come on, son. Like, me as a dad, bro, if my son's gonna start a business, my son wants to do something, of course I want to mentor him to be the best and to go into the right area. But what he wants, I'm gonna fully support, even if it has to cost him to learn some trials and lessons in it. So what I'm saying is, like, I believe that maybe it was, who knows, right? That's your walk with God. Maybe God's like, hey, you weren't putting me first the whole time, type of deal, right? Or maybe it was the fact that, like, God's like, look, man, that's not the door I'm gonna rise you through. It's a different door. I shut that door because this is the route I want you to go. So that's not part of the stop process. That's part of the building up process. You need to feel that. You need to feel that, like, depression mode to be up here one day.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
You know, that's just kind of what I was thinking.
And I agree with you. I also think that it's like where am I trying? Like, I have to put the words together in my head.
Yeah,
before I
you're
can
good.
say
You're
it.
good.
It's the self-awareness thing. Like, okay, yes, I was driven and I'm gonna win this $30,000. Second place wasn't an option for me. Third place, okay, you know. But what if I win at least third place? Well, come to find out, the mayor told me, and the main, like, director, she told me, hey, you're fourth. I'm like, bro, I was right there. And so I was like, well, they ended up telling me, like, the judges picked you fourth. And so what I'm trying to say is, like, I was like, man, 30,000. But, like, I'm also taking it as God saying, you're not ready to handle that.
Yeah.
You're not,
that
bro,
makes
like,
sense.
you're not, you can barely handle your paycheck.
That makes sense.
You can barely handle your paycheck.
Yeah.
Hold on. Slow your roll.
Yeah.
Yes, like you said, like,
Yeah.
hey, no, this is for you.
This is for you, yeah.
Like, yes. So now I'm back to it. Like, I'm gonna launch my business. Like, you know, and we're going. I just started a brand new batch, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get back on my feet again. But it took some time and some like
recollection,
like,
maybe.
hey, like, reality check.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
hey, now you're gonna get ready for that. Like, yes, it's what I called you to do and what you know how to do, and this is what I want you to do. But at the time, you weren't ready because you couldn't even have. And I, bro, and like, honestly, like, I did have to get my finances in order. Like, bro, my wife is like, she like helped me get my finances in order, bro. My mentors, like, they all know, like, certain people, you know, I'm close to, like, okay, it took this to realize, like, hey, there's so much more, but you weren't ready for that yet.
Yeah.
So, I mean, now it's like, okay, I come out of my shell. This is what really happened. All right, let's go again. Back with the projects. So,
So have you started that yet or not yet?
yeah. So now, like, I'm gonna do my. I started my batch recently. One flavor. I'm leaving off like whatever I have left of the. Excuse me, the pumpkin pie flavor.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make a few bottles of that, but I'm also going to be with my business. I'm going to be helping out my son's PTA,
Okay.
Coakley
Nice.
PTA, doing a fundraiser through my business. You know, I'm going to be giving them so much like profit, and I'm going to like take the minimum amount. I'm going to give them the big chunk of profit because like it's for
yourself.
purpose, bro.
Yeah.
It's for PTA. It's for good cause. You know?
I seen that you did do that, bro. Like, I saw a lot of your progress, and you were doing really good, bro. Like, you were out there. I mean, I guess like partnering with different people, you know, market days type of little farmers markets type of environment. What was some other like projects? Not projects, but like people you partnered with. I feel like it was like offices or
you guys are watching.
too.
I do still want to keep those relationships, those partnerships, those. It's that network, bro. It's I built my network with so many, bro. Like I said, I want to give back to my city, where I'm from, my community. So it's all like local restaurants, local businesses. Moffy Nutrition is one of them. Charlie's, it's a food truck. There's like a bunch of other restaurants, bro, that like, okay, what if we put like a little fridge in their location, and like they can, like what I really want to do is like sell it from other locations,
If you don't mind me asking, I don't know if this is like too early, or if you want to kind of
like, bro, I'll even put one here in the barbershop, bro. This is what we're gonna do, man. Like we're gonna fill up this fridge all with Dad's Cold Brew, and
I like that vision, bro. I like that you have that vision. What do you feel like? Where's your project going right now? Like, are you wanting to get maybe a shop out of it, or stay? Are you doing from home, or is there like a site that you're?
Yeah. So, my original idea is I want my bottles of ready-to-drink cold brew coffee to be sold in HEB. Like, that's like
nice.
The big vision, bro. That's like, like long term,
bro. Yeah.
But right now, I'm cool with like meeting up with people. Like, hey, can I get this flavor? So many different flavors that I make and stuff. And I'm cool with meeting up with people. I do take pre-orders. That's going to be in the works. Like I said, it took me a while, but now I got to regroup, and I'm ready to go now. Like, I'm ready to get back on track with the way I had it, bro. Like, it took me like a reality check to be like, oh, okay, get back to it.
During that reality check, what did you learn during that time that you withdrew?
Yeah,
it sounded
from the business. So like you said, I was really posting on the business page, Facebook page on the business. I don't even think we mentioned the business name. Dad's Cold Brew Coffee.
Maybe in the beginning, but you can shout it out, bro. If you have a page.
Dad's Cold Brew Coffee. If you're watching, go follow Dad's Cold Brew Coffee.
Show some love, support.
Yeah, show some love.
Go Cold Brew Coffee on Facebook,
Dad's
right?
Cold Brew Coffee on Facebook and Instagram at Dad's Cold Brew Coffee.
All right.
But what was the question?
I forgot. So I had asked, like, I guess where you're going. You said you wanted to go to HEB, and then
so now, like, we're February 2025. I like you said, I have different partnerships, right? Mm-hmm. Chick-fil-A, like is kind of like I know the operator, and then the management too. So they're having like this Valentine's Day event, and they ordered 40 coffees from me. That's cool. Like, they're gonna include Dad's Cold Brew Coffee into this little bundle package that they're doing. It's like a Galentine's thing. So cool. It's like they're gonna have a yoga, I guess, for whoever many people like signed up. Yeah. Like, I guess there's only room for 40. Okay. Because they ordered 40 coffees from me. Okay. So I was like, that was like my green light. Like, hey, people still believe in me. Like, I love that. Okay, bro. Get back to it. So I was like, okay, let's do it. Oh. And then after Chick-fil-A hit me up, then the PTA was like, hey, let's do the fundraiser. I'm like, all right, let's get to work.
How did you get these opportunities? Is it like the networking you did? Is it people that you met along the way? Like, how do you feel? Like, what do you think got you there? Like,
the networking, bro. And it's like, how do I know everybody in this room? Just through networking, bro. Yeah. We went to middle school together, and I, in my opinion, I'm like the type of person like to cherish or hold on to like relationships. Like, bro, I met you through Crit, right? Like, hey, shout out Big Crit, right? And so, men's group at church men's group, the church breakfast, and he's funny, man. And he's always like, bro, like we gotta do something, we gotta make content, like and I'm down, bro. Like we're gonna. Yes, bro. Like, just his presence alone, man. And so I think it's like my relationships that I hold on to, and like that's just the person that I am. Like, how do I know you, bro? Like, through middle school, bro. We went to middle school, through high school together. Yeah. And it's never been like, oh, I'm like up here. Like,
no, you're never like that, bro.
No,
really good guy, man. Really good.
A lot of people like they're like, oh, you're pops. No, like J-Lo, bro. Julian.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What does the pops mean? Was that
like, oh, you're popular? You're popular. Oh, and you know who also tells me that? Larry.
You are popular though, bro.
No, I was never. I don't think I was ever like popular. I just like talk to everybody.
Yeah.
About I think I've always been the same. I think I've always been the same.
Shout out to Larry. I saw him the other day at Gentry Gym.
Yeah.
I didn't even know. I couldn't recognize if that was him.
And
I think he recognized me. Yeah, he was a little bit bigger. And I was like walking towards him. I was like, man, I don't know if that's Larry. I'm not gonna say hi. He kind of looked different, right? So and he had his ball cap. And I was like just walking, and he turns around and says, "What's up?" I was like, "Oh, dude, I knew that was you, but I couldn't tell."
So much love for Larry, bro.
Yeah, Larry's cool, man. Shout out to Larry if you're watching this, bro. And yeah, like so. But I guess let me rephrase that question. What is it? Do you think about you or yourself that got that networking opportunity for you? That got all these opportunities for you? What do you think? I guess is the best attribute of yourself that made that happen?
I would say just like me, like wanting to be friends, and it starts off. It's like just wanting to be friends,
like
with people.
genuine friendship.
Yeah, like it's not like, hey, I want to know because I want to get in. Yes, that kind of helps, right?
Yeah.
But it's like
curiosity. Yeah.
No, curiosity. Like, hey, I want to be friends with them because they're friends with so and so. But then again, that's what networking kind of is. So it's like, nah. But like I said, I genuinely cherish like those relationships. Like, oh, we're friends. Like, I'm not just gonna use you for, hey, remember this? Like, you know, no, bro. Like, we're friends. Like, and if I do see you and I don't talk to you in a long time, I'm gonna say what's up. Like, hey, and I'm gonna like, you know, ask you how you're doing.
You've always been the
and
same,
it's gonna
bro.
be genuine, bro.
You've always been the same. Like since as long as I know you, you've just been very chill.
What are you trying to say, bro?
I never even said that. No, like you've been chill, bro. You know what? Let me ask you. I had this in the question as well. How did you get the name for a while, DJ Jesse, bro? How did that come about?
This is one of those stories,
in middle school,
bro.
you were that.
Bro,
I don't know how that happened.
So
that's literally all I know you as, like DJ Jesse.
Yeah, man.
And I never even heard you DJ.
Yeah, bro. That's the thing. He's not even a DJ. I've never seen him. I don't even know who this guy is. So in 5th grade, my dad like just one day came home with this DJ set, and I'm like, "What is this?" And he's like, "It's a DJ set." And my dad bought it probably just for his own like entertainment.
Yeah.
And I took it to the next level. My dad had all these CDs. It was like really like a CDJ. Like literally, you put the CDs in, and it was all CDs, bro. None of this laptop stuff.
Yeah.
So then, that was in 5th grade, bro. And like, I started telling my friends, "Hey, I got this DJ set.
Yeah.
I got this DJ set. Well, what's your DJ name, bro?" And I didn't know. I didn't know what to. Like,
5th grade,
at the time, I'm in 5th grade. I like Big Macs, bro. I want to be DJ Big Mac in 5th grade,
that's
bro.
Badass, though. That's a badass one
I was
right
like, that's like OG story, bro. Like that's
cool.
like, and I would tell my friends like, I don't know what to. Just keep it simple, bro. DJ Jesse. Like I don't know. Like I don't want to be like some DJ fancy pants, you know. So I just kept it simple, and like I would practice, and like at barbecues I would play music with my family, and just with the DJ set that I had. And then so like in 7th grade, I was in student council there at Vernon, and the teacher was like, "Hey, you're a DJ, right?" And I'm like, "Not really." And like, "Why don't you do the dance? Like, we'll give you $50."
The dance? Oh,
yeah,
like
the middle school dances.
I thought you had your own dance.
No, like, yeah,
chicken dance. Shit.
I was TikTok before the TikTok dances.
So they asked you for the middle school dance.
Yeah,
to
so
DJ.
That's
cool.
The student council teacher, she said, "Why don't you do the middle?" And I was like, $50? Okay, like I don't know, like let me just try it, bro. And I didn't even have like all this music that was in or whatever. My dad would buy me these Now CDs. And that, to me, bro, that was the music that was in. Not the Kids Bop ones, bro. Like that. Like, nah, bro. Like, so like, but I always did have like this background of like, man, I enjoy music.
Yeah.
From so young, bro.
Yeah.
Because of my background of where I grew up, like my dad owned a restaurant. I was always there after hours with the bands. You know what I mean? And like that's true. Like I did grow up in like a nightlife scene, like from being like a little kid, like my 2-year-old, bro. To my 2-year-old all the way up to like probably middle school, bro.
Okay.
And like that, even in high school, I was doing DJing at places like only.
So it kept on going,
bro. Yeah, like
school?
So I was DJing middle school, and then it took off into like high school, and I was DJing at. Even when I was in high school, my dad would pull me out of high school to go DJ middle school dances, bro.
That's cool, bro.
And like, yeah. And then
that's
from
a cool
high
story,
school
though,
to
for real.
college, like, and then from I drop out of college like that first year we graduate, and I get into this band, and then I DJing at this bar, and it's like.
Can you still do it or no? You still know how to?
So I actually, I have a gig like that. Somebody asked me, "Hey, can you do it?" And I'm like, "I don't have anything. Like, we'll supply everything, everything, like
even
from the laptop to the music to everything, bro." I was like, "I don't have nothing. I don't have no speakers. I don't have a laptop that works, bro."
Yeah.
Like I said, I got nothing. Like, we'll supply everything. Can you do it? I'm like, so I was like, you know what? $250 is $250, bro. The same thing I said, bro, back in the day in middle school, like $50 is $50, bro. But at that time, I had to like set it up. The same thing, I had to set it up, but it's like now I know what I'm doing.
You know what you're doing,
yeah. So I was like, okay, like I'll do it, sure. So
when's that? You already did it, or is it coming up?
No, it's coming up. It's gonna be in Westaco at the end of the month. And check this out. It's a father-daughter dance.
Ooh, nice, bro. Okay.
It's a father-daughter dance for a church.
Okay.
So it's like, it doesn't get any better than that. Yeah. And so one of the reasons why, like, I stopped DJing and I said, I'm going to sell all my stuff and I'm never going to do it again, bro. Ever. I'm never going to do this again. That's why I sold everything. I got rid of everything. And I said, the only way I'll do it is if my kids, like, one day, like, Dad, like, I found out you were a DJ back in your day.
Bring
and
back
I
DJ Jesse, Dad.
Bro. And like people at church, like who know, they're like DJ Jesse. I'm like, no, bro, that's the old me. Like that's the old me. Yeah. Like,
bro, that guy had too many women.
Bro, like that little venture took me places. Like my pastor says, sin can only take you places where you want to go, when you want to go. Like.
And those are the places I want to go.
And so, like,
I'm just kidding. Bro.
You know,
sorry guys,
bro. But like, that's really what happened. And so, like, took me a while. Like, that's not me no more. But then I was like, wait, it made me who I am today. Like, so I kind of didn't want to be like DJ Jesse no more.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to be like Dad's Cold Brew Jesse.
Okay.
I was like, wait, Dad's Cold Brew Jesse. Like,
it came from the same area.
Yeah, bro. It's all in the same. It's the same me. Like. That's who made me, bro. Like
kind of
DJ
like a testimony.
Yes, and it is. Bro, I did like so many crazy things, like as DJ Jesse.
I mean, Jesse's the English version of Jesus.
Yeah.
So DJ Jesus,
right? DJ Jesus, and it's like, man, that's the story behind DJ Jesse, and it was always with music, bro. It was always. Music. When in high school, I wanted to be a music producer. To this day, like I still love audio, video stuff.
Yeah, content stuff. Yeah. I see that for sure. You're always posting like little snippets of your family and your outings, and I think that's really cool, bro. Like because you can tell that it's not just for views or clicks, it's because you like that. Yeah, you can tell. Hobby, it's just like it's about your daughter. Yeah. It's about you. It's about I love that, bro. Like you. And
I think when I became a father, that like different ball game, bro. Like that's a whole different room. You know what I mean? So like, okay, that chapter closed. I'm gonna become a dad. And now this is what I do, and I love it.
Yeah.
There's like so many, I guess. So many ways you can.
Speaking about being a dad, how did that play out with the whole cold brew process when you started it? I know you mentioned about you were working, you were going to being in church.
Oh yeah,
being a dad. How did your time look like? What did your relationship start looking like?
Since it's 2026, we'll take it back. We'll do the 2016 challenge, right? And I met my wife in 2016. She became my girlfriend and then ended up becoming my wife, right? But this is when I met her, it was like, okay, this is somebody who like I want to change to be a better person for. Mm-hmm. And like I just want to be with her, right? I want to do something good. Like it makes me want to work. I got to get a real job, like because I want to be with her, right? Yeah. And so like I want to do the right thing. So when we got together, it was like, okay, we're like in a kind of serious relationship, and then it's like, hey, do you want to get married? Do you want to have kids? And we're like, sure, whatever. And then we realized, like, hey, whatever comes first. And like, all right. And so then, okay, well, a few years pass, and like, let's start planning for a wedding. Okay, we'll start planning for a wedding. Boom. you're like pregnant. Like, what? Wait, we were planning for a wedding. Like, I'm gonna propose either way. And like, nope. God says, here, you're gonna have a kid first.
Yeah.
Like, okay, well, if that's God's plans, then we're gonna stick with that.
Yeah.
And either way, we were gonna get married. Either way,
Yeah.
but we were gonna have kids. Either way.
Yeah.
And the kids came, and then after a while, like, it's not like that we enjoyed living in sin. It just took one of my mentors to tell me, like, hey, you're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
You just need to get married now.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, like that's a good idea.
Yeah.
And so I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Yeah.
Is that what y'all do these days?
Yeah. And so we ended up like closing that. I mean, like, you know, making sure that covenant was solid, and we got married. So once I became a dad, and the cold brew thing, like, once I became a dad, bro, like, my wife had a son before, and I never said like, oh, that's not my kid or whatever. Like, I took him in like, hey, this is my son,
Yeah.
and I was proud of it. I
Yeah.
never like said anything, you know, and I never will, because like that's my family.
Yeah, of
and, like
course.
now, like even like I'm proud of it. Like that's my family. Like we're a family of 5,
Mm-hmm.
and I just love being a dad, or you know, and
Zaddy.
so, yeah, zaddy. And so like, you know, I do
DJ
dad, DJ Daddy J.
DJ Daddy Jesse. Yeah.
Crick said, tell Jesse. Crick said, DJ Jesse.
There you go. There you go.
The coffee thing was like a legacy, and like it's something I want to leave for the kids. Like, bro, when I started doing this, and once I started making like a little bit of cash, I was like, I'm onto something that could pay for the kids'
Yeah.
school. The kids
Yeah.
could, like, when I die, bro,
Helps.
the kids can have this
Yeah.
business. And so like they really helped me. Like, believe it or not, bro, I don't think I've ever like shared so many pictures or stories like of them helping me, but they helped me. So I'll order these bottles. It's like a pack of 140 or whatever, and they come individually wrapped. So my 3-year-old will unwrap them,
Okay.
or I'll unwrap them real quick. I'll unwrap the whole bottle. My 3-year-old takes the lid off, puts it down in a bag, because I have to seal them, right? And of the trash, since like we like I'm just going, I throw the trash on the floor. The 2-year-old picks up the trash,
Nice, okay.
and puts it in the trash.
Any little thing helps.
And bro, it's like we developed. Yes,
Yeah.
bro, we developed like an assembly line without even trying. So I'm like, they're like,
Yeah.
they're the product of.
Got the whole Santa's workshop right
Yes,
here.
bro,
Ask Santa and the elves.
Yeah, so it's like this thing is like really like their business.
Yeah, bro.
And so it's like something I can leave behind for my kids, but
Sounds like illegal child labor.
yeah, I don't think it's
You don't
illegal
gotta go
with
to
your
the
kids,
Philippines.
bro. Yeah. They're slaves.
I like that, bro. But so like but how did
Take me out of
that?
school so you come work for me.
What your dad did? How did that play in though? You said like you went through this like kind of slump in October. What was going through your mind? Was like the family in there? Was it overwhelming to be a family man, church man, entrepreneur?
It was like I took a step back and I realized like, okay, where am I hurting? And like, what am I doing? When I said I just wanted to be with my family, it was like, okay, I just want to be with my family. Let me regroup. Let me come back to the like basics.
Yeah.
And honestly too, I was like I said, it was kind of like a finances thing too. Like I was putting a lot of my personal paycheck money into this business.
Ah, okay.
And so now I'm at the point where like we need investors. So whoever's watching, right? Like now I'm at the point where like, no, I have this business plan with a business model where I want to take it to this level. But like it took me to realize I want my family. And I can't just go all in the coffee. I have to have that balance that we were talking about earlier. And that's hard. It's hard to balance your wants, your needs, and your real life.
Yeah.
Still got to be a dad. Still got to be me. Still got to get up in the morning. I know you go to the gym. You still want to be you. You
Yeah,
still want to
yeah.
go to the gym, but you want to do what you
What makes you
can for
fulfills
your
you?
kids,
Maybe. Yeah.
and you
yeah.
still want to be that dad. You know, you still want to be that family man. And so I was like, dude, and it's kind of hard when you're not self-aware. Like the people oh, I'm feeling depressed, but I don't know it, so I don't know what to do. I think those people decline more. Like and I think it's all like who you surround yourself with, what you consume, like what you listen to, what you watch. Like, oh, if I'm depressed, I'm gonna be like in this depressed mode. No, it's like, okay, chill out, be with what matters, and then branch off of that. You know? Did you?
Because I know you were saying that you kind of took a step back, and it sounds like you did some self-aware reflection.
Yeah.
What was that? So to me, the way you're making it seem like it was like about a month. At what point did you say like, "Oh, I'm depressed"? And like, what made you self-reflect? Like, were you sitting at home by yourself? Were you,
what physical things were like made me depressed?
No, what made you understand that you were depressed? Like, what was the point that you said, "Oh, that's depression"?
Yeah, because pre-October 1st, I was like, wake up in the morning, I had to drive, and I had like this little routine with my daughter at home, the 2-year-old, who like I'm daddy daycare during the day, and I work in the afternoons. So like we had a little routine, like going, I wake up, breakfast, I'm gonna work on coffee stuff. She's there chilling, playing, till like, man, I'm tired. Wake up, breakfast, take a nap, early morning. All right, lunch, take another little nap, clean here, clean there. No like real drive to do anything. Like put all my like around the house, like like as a man or as a family man, right? You got to do your part. Like you got to pull your weight.
You do.
And I'm a lot of weight. Yeah, bro. I'm a lot. And so I noticed like I wasn't doing those things, and my wife would call me out on a few things, and like I don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear those things, right? But it's like, no, like when you're self-aware, like, man, I am napping when I didn't used to about a month ago. Like I'm doing a lot of things that, like, I'm eating late when I get home from work, and I'm just like munching on carbs, like PB&Js, like things like that sound good, like things that we want to do, right? Yeah, like things like that, like. But also, that's not like out of the norm for me and my kids, right? Like I'll treat them to like a donut. We'll wake up early. We'll go to Lada's, like just for fun, like But like things like I was doing in excess. Like, bro, I was excess eating, and
I was just
like overdoing it, taking naps. Like when I really never took too much things, and I was like, oh man, like it's not that I'm tired, bro. I'm like literally just there's no drive for anything. Like, okay, once I snapped out of it, I was like, okay, get to work, bro. Like do things. Like
what were some of the steps you took to say, I'm in this slump, let's pick these things up to get out of that?
I think admitting it, like.
That's a hard part, bro. Admitting that you're in depression or in that slump, that's crazy.
Like, and I would admit to like my,
like to yourself, God's
and
prayer,
people close to me, people around me, like mentors, like that guy that I told you, like he asked me, hey, like what happened? You like fell out? No, I like what happened was like I lost and I was depressed, and So once I admitted that, and once like the words verbally came out of my mouth, it's like okay, like the weight on my shoulders, like it eased.
That's
like, okay.
Something. Yeah.
And then as a guy, you don't want to tell your wife, hey, I'm depressed, like help me.
Oh yeah.
It's like you don't want to go.
Yeah.
Like,
to her, you're the strong one. Yeah, you're the strong one. Yeah.
Like it's even though she should be like your ride or die, right? Because she's your wife, but that's not the first person as a man that you think like. And she was like, why are you just telling me now? This was like recently. She's like, why are you just telling me now? I was like, because I didn't know how to
do the dishes.
You make me food.
Oh, you're depressed? Get the hell out. Lava los platos.
Yes, I'll show you depressed, and I'll give you a wild ride. Get out of here. I'll make it worth your while, bro. Let me give you a reason to be depressed. Oh, never mind. I'm not depressed no more.
That's funny, bro. You know what? But on a serious note, me and my prim have talked about this before. It's really hard, bro, or let me say this. I've realized as a man, as a father, that you do need mentors and you do need to surround yourself with a circle of like-minded people or other masculine energy. Yeah, it's cool to have, you know, your wife or a partner, but I don't think that's, personally, I don't think that's the outlet that a man needs to go to when we're going through hard times. I think God created other men for that, to say, go with your boys, like, and this is where, you know, you don't have to go to nightclubbing or nothing, but I do think a night out with the boys, like an outing. I don't mean
even like things like this, bro. Like this
exactly.
is awesome.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
like being very transparent. Before this, I had to like run home to make sure my family was taken care of, to make sure that there was milk in the fridge, right?
Yeah.
So like even things like this is like this, bro. I find like this relaxing for me.
Yeah,
This is like
yeah.
I'm chilling with the boys. I'm not, you know, doing nothing crazy. I'm not.
Yeah.
You know, and this is yeah. What time is it?
What time is it? That's
Yeah, we
crazy.
still got time.
What time is it? I've talked to my
Nah, just kidding, bro.
I've talked to my primo about this, bro. Like, it's just an idea. I think it would be really cool to have almost like a retreat
Yeah.
where, and it ended up sounding. I don't want to, maybe I shouldn't say that, but it ended up sounding a little bit weird.
I kind of know where you want to take this without. You don't have to say much, bro. Yes,
But I
those
was
are
like,
called strip clubs, bro. No.
no, like a retreat. We rent like an Airbnb in like a kind of secluded place, whether it be mountain, like a you know, something somewhere secluded. No phones, no internet. Call your family once a day, but it's like to take it serious for just men.
Like a weekend type of deal, yeah.
I was thinking like maybe, yeah, I guess a weekend, right? But it's a retreat to go back and understand what it is to be a man.
Yeah.
Talk to each other, kumbaya type shit maybe.
Yeah.
And then like a little bit of workouts, a little bit of like
We're gonna
AA
do
group
man
meeting,
things,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like do men things. Yeah, like maybe hunt or something, build a fire from scratch. Like, I don't know, bro.
Or
but
learn how to do that, because some men
they don't know how to
do
change
it.
the tire
bro.
course.
And there's like things that I like doing. Like I like.
washing dishes.
Yeah, no. Like I like making sandwiches,
bro.
I like cleaning the house. I like doing laundry. Hey, nah, but that's not like
But I
that's
do
not
that
a
too,
jab
though,
to
bro.
like women or nah. It's nothing like that, bro. Because then we're gonna get all the
Definitely a
haters.
jab.
Nah, that's not
No, not
that.
jab, not
No,
jab.
but like okay, yeah, we just got canceled.
If we didn't get the other episodes, this one's gonna do it.
You see what you did? I like fishing, right?
There you go.
But I don't know how to put the whole fishing rod together. Don't get ready. If the thing's ready and the shrimp or the worm is on there, whatever's on there, crab, get it ready, and I'm gonna launch that thing, and I'm gonna wait for a fish. And that's
Yeah.
like actually one of the. I used to pray for patience as a person.
Okay.
And like, man, I really want to go fishing because that gives you patience, and it, you know,
Yeah.
I used to pray for patience. Like, man, let me be patient. Let me be patient with my kids, right?
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
those things, like we can lose our patience like this. But don't get me wrong. Like those are, in my opinion, those are man things. I
Yeah.
should know how to put a full
Yeah.
fishing rod. Now you give me a gun, I can put that thing apart and take it. You know, I'll put it back
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
But like I don't know how to do fishing rod. I could probably turn a fire on like somehow.
Yeah.
You know, but there's things like other men, like even like I like as a workout, say chopping wood. We're gonna go chop wood,
That'd
and
be
then
cool,
we're gonna
yeah.
put a fire together just to have it lit.
But everybody has to be shirts off.
Yeah,
No shirts allowed.
hey, some people like me need a shirt. Hey, you need a shirt, bro.
Who
Like,
has baby oil?
yeah, put a tighter shirt on that guy, man. Like, bro, like.
No, but that's a good example though. Like that would be definitely a workout, like a natural workout.
Yeah. And then why?
Yeah.
All because like we just want to see the fire lit. Like
Yeah, bro.
just
Like
we
an
just wanna
accomplishment
chill,
of it.
bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
we just chill. We, you know. But yeah, bro. I
I do think
that's a
men
good
need
idea.
to regroup, bro. Like
Yeah.
somehow, like being around society, being around kids, being around our wives or women. That I don't think that's the sole thing that men were supposed to do. I think men were supposed to be around each other. You know,
To learn from each
To
other,
learn from
share,
each other.
Like, hey, this is what I'm going through. This is what
Yeah,
you're going
yeah,
through.
yeah.
Like, and kind of at the end of the day, hey, I'm not alone. Like,
Exactly,
oh, I really
yeah.
was depressed, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, hey, now that you say it, I didn't know how to get myself out of that depression. Like, there's other people with that story, and it wasn't like a major depression. It was just something like,
a slump,
bro,
yeah.
I was like sad because I
Yeah.
didn't win. You know,
Yeah, of
it wasn't like major.
It takes a lot to admit that.
Yeah,
though.
for sure.
It takes a lot. Like for you to admit that right now, Like a lot of people would be like, nah, I didn't really care. I didn't really care. But for you to admit that you were sad that you didn't win, bro, that takes a lot.
Yeah, I put
Props to
because I
you.
put myself like there, bro. I put myself like I'm here and I'm him, you know. And it's just, you have to be humbled, you know.
I like how you said it. I'm him.
I'm him,
I like
bro.
that, bro.
Yeah, I had to be humbled, and I got humbled, and now it's like, okay, get back on track. We're gonna do things right. We're gonna do Dad's cold brew. None of this Dunkin'. What is this?
Dunkin'.
Dutch Bros.
Dutch
yeah.
Bros. So like, Dunkin'.
Yeah. So next time we're on the podcast, we're gonna have
Dad's cold brew
Dad's cold
sponsoring.
brew, yeah.
Hell yeah. So like now you're saying that you're gonna get back on it. What does Dad's cold brew coffee look like from this point moving forward for everybody watching? And
Man, that's hard to say, man, because there's so many routes that I want to take it. I truly I don't have an answer.
okay,
I don't have an answer like where's Dad's cold brew coffee. I want to say like back to the beginning, back to the roots, like selling back to my day ones. You know, the
Okay.
people in the hospital, people who bought from me previously. You know, going back to these markets, going where I would sell, and I would sell out, bro. It's like, don't get me wrong, like I wish I had some of that coffee right now. You taste it, you'd be like, oh, it's good.
Yeah.
Like I found my niche. I found something I like. I have a previous job history as a barista, so like
Okay.
I kind of like know what I'm doing without you know, and I was
Yeah.
experimenting too. So it's like I get good feedback. It's rare that I get negative feedback, but I'm always the type that's like I'm open to what you have to say and what you think.
Yeah.
Because my taste palette, my taste buds are different than yours.
yeah, for sure.
But there's more like, man, this is good stuff than there is like
The
negative stuff. Like, you know, it's cold brew. It's not a cup of coffee. It's not a cup of Folgers. You know, it's not like your basic morning coffee. It's cold brew, so it's gonna
Yeah.
punch. It's gonna hit.
Yeah, definitely.
It's
Different,
in my
too.
opinion. It's for dads. It's for busy parents. It's for busy people who. It's gonna give you that extra boost. You know what I mean? It's that energy. It's gonna give you that. It's gonna
like
wake
that.
you up. It's gonna give you that caffeine that you need.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Was that like the vision when you started the Dad's cold brew, that because you could relate as a dad? And I heard you say earlier like you kind of have a heart for the father
Yes.
figure, the
Yeah,
father
bro.
role in life.
I wanted. I was like, okay, what can I call this little company, right? And so, like, I have a heart, a sweet spot for dads. So I was like, okay, Dad's cold brew coffee, like, and it just like
I
I'm
love
dad.
that, yeah.
You know, I'm at the same time. I think I was looking at my kids, like my two daughters who were not in school at the time. And I was just looking at it, and it's like, that's it. This is Dad's coffee, Dad's cold brew, and like it just stuck. And so I do have that
I love that.
sweet spot for dads. Even like I was mentioning, there's like this little charity, or in the future, like I want to do this works or whatever. It's probably a charity organization, right? Nonprofit. That's what we can call it. We're giving back to dads, you know, and that's like my community, who other fathers, because when I first became a dad, like I could have used a little bit of financial help. So that's also where I want to take this, you know. But that's in its own path. That's like its own company, its own, you know, its own entity.
Yeah.
And that's a whole different, you know, it's a whole different story, but yet it ties into this story somehow. Like this is going to provide what we need for this. You know, it's going to provide the exposure, I guess.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
even like this is like for dads. Like if
Yeah,
you guys,
for sure,
you know,
for sure.
So.
Yeah, man. I feel the same. Like this year, I've been really, as obviously you can tell, I've been really wanting to take the podcast serious. I've had it technically. I've had the podcast already since 2019, and you know, 1 or 2 years I went good, fell off, and then did minor podcasts. But this year, I'm like, I really want. I think it just took like you said, maybe getting out of a slump or finding the niche. And I just want to be true to. I started, you know, the whole podcast because I wanted to be genuine about the real life circumstances, similar to how you did with the whole coffee thing. Real life circumstances of what it is to be a dad, a father. I remember back in 2019, like struggling with bills, rent, things like that, and I'm like, man, like I can't be the only one.
Yeah.
So I made a podcast about it, and then a lot of people resonated with it, and
That's how I ended up here, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it's really how I ended up here.
Yeah.
Probably through your.
And that's how I feel like. And then so that one, same. I loved coffee, anything and everything about coffee. I loved it, and I'm like, what's better than to sit down with someone like we are right now, have a cup of coffee, and just talk about it? You know what I mean? Just talk about whatever you're going through. And so that was the initial how I wanted it, the direction to be. But over the years, it just took different routes. But I think I'm finding where I want this to go. And I think we have very similar interests, goals, and I think that's I've been noticing that we've been chatting a little bit more. I'm like, damn, like it's like good idea.
I have
Same
this idea, and I have this idea too. Oh, dude, yes, like I'll shoot you a
dude.
message or whatever. Like our ideas are there.
Yeah, bro.
And I think like you said, you gotta hang out with those like-minded people. You
do. Speaking of which, so I don't want to be too like churchy or faithy, but
I do.
I know that I was talking to someone the other day, and they were like, and just like a little advice for people out there. I was talking to someone the other day, and they're like, man, like this and that, just saying about how bad the life is. And I'm like, man, you should go to church, whatever. And he's like, yeah, I go to church every day. I pray at my house. I don't need to go to a building. So people, I want to just say this real quick. People get this notion that going to a church building is what gets you closer to God, or they think, oh, I don't need to be forced to be there to get close to God. The building, the church is not for God. You can do that at home.
Yeah.
The church is to be with like-minded people, because when you're out in the world, you're living your day-to-day life Monday through Friday or Monday through Saturday, and Sunday's church. Sometimes you can get sidetracked. You hang around with the wrong people. You get backtracked with the people that you let go of already. That puts you on a bad route, right? But if you regroup every Sunday, every Wednesday, or whenever your church is having services, you regroup. That's for you. That's not for God. You don't have to. That's where we worship
every day.
Yeah, but that's where you regroup with the people with like-minded. So like same. I just want to say that to anybody that's saying, no, I don't need to go to church to believe in God.
Yeah,
no,
because
you
God
don't.
will meet you where you're at.
He'll meet you. It's not about God. It's about your mental health, to get to church, to have the same people with the same vision, and people that my Preem has said this before. Iron sharpens iron.
For sure.
So get with other men that have that same mentality. Hey, brother, I'm struggling with this on the side. You too?
Yeah.
All right. Well, what do we do? Let's pray together, or let's keep each other accountable. I'll send you a text to make sure you're praying every morning, or et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like what
And
I think.
I had to request that.
Okay.
From one of my mentors.
There you go.
Hey, bro, like I had to I had to tell him, like, hey, I look up to you as like a father figure. I want to, like, maybe on the weekends, we go have breakfast, like, just so you can, like, teach me, like, mentor me, like, about the Bible, or like things, certain things.
Yeah.
And now, like, bro, he sends me like the devotional every day, and like that's my study time with God. You know what I mean? Like, so it's, I had to like ask for that, like, and like you're saying, like we need that. Like
We do.
Like Nick said in the previous podcast, God will meet you where you're at, bro.
Yeah.
So like you're saying, the church, yes, the church is to be around like-minded followers, believers, and aside from that, as a man, you need to be with other men to be like, hey, bro, it takes a lot. Like, I got your back. Like,
Yeah.
Or even like, I have other friends, like you said, like-minded individuals who other business owners. They go to church too. So what? We link up and we share ideas and stuff. Like, hey, how do you do this? This is how I do this. Okay, cool. I take, we take it for what it is, bro.
Yeah, bro.
But yeah,
I think maybe we can get together and do something of our own, bro. Like, I wanted to go to that breakfast that you invited me to.
that's the one. That's where I met Nick.
Yeah. Oh, okay. The men's.
That's
Yeah, that's
the
what you
same
told
thing,
me,
bro.
said
And he
men's
was like,
breakfast.
it wasn't like I wasn't looking to go meet Nick, bro. I went to go eat tacos, hang out with my buddies, and like take pictures,
bro.
And I met Nick, and it's like, how'd you meet Nick? Because of Crick. Crick is Adam, and I just met. Adam goes to the church too. Dude, he's doing like crazy things, bro. Like his journey is like I relate to his journey because there's places where he saw me as DJ Jesse,
Okay.
where other people didn't, and it's
Okay.
like we go to church on Sunday, like yeah, like you know what I mean. It's like
Yeah.
I remember, like we remember you used to do that stuff. Like remember we used to meet over there. We'd go and run into each other over there, bro.
Yeah.
It's like so like we know, you know, like and that's the way it is being a Christian, being a man, being like true, you know, the real, you know.
It's interesting, bro. Like I really like everything you're sharing, man. It's just what would you want to say to everybody that has supported so far? You know, everybody that because I feel like it was like Rocky Balboa, bro. Like for a while, you were like, dun, 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 and you were like going cold brew, and you were everywhere, bro. Like
I was on
content,
fire,
and not that you're not right, but I think like that must have been so fun, right?
Yeah.
And it must have been
for sure.
like such a confidence booster, like knowing that you found some sort of purpose, or that God put a different purpose in your life. You know what I mean? So like, what would you say like to whoever's
What's
watching?
it gonna
Like,
take for me to get back, or what?
no, like if you can, like basically like a shout out to everybody who helped you, everybody who's sponsored you, supported you this way. Like, what's something that you can, like a message that you can relay in general? To
Man, like I can't be thankful enough to everybody who's like supported, whether they're coffee drinkers or not, sharing, you know, just like your podcast. We share your podcast, but
Yeah.
I don't listen to it. No, I'm just kidding.
Shit, that's just trash, bro. That sounds better on mute.
Yeah, just likes it. Nah, we take this content, man. Nah, man, like to everybody who's like, who knows and understands, like, hey, what about your business? Even the people who ask, they've never bought a bottle, like, but they ask, like, they know because I'm sharing it, I'm doing it. Like, bro, it's like, I think, not that I don't have to say thank you, but like, in itself, my actions kind of say thank you. Like,
Yeah.
to, like, always, like, I'm never, like, I never want to change. I never want to change who I am, like, because if it wasn't for this, I wouldn't have this. Like, I wouldn't be like,
For sure,
bro. I wouldn't have this drive. Like, from even my friend that said, like, dude, you should sell this. I never like, hey, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it took that to like for her to tell me twice, my coworker, to be like, oh man, like I got this, and like even my day ones who would buy this coffee, you know, like they liked it. Like just, you know, everybody who just shares it or talks about it, like, you know, it means everything to me and the company, my family, like, you know, my drive. But
what about like, because I know we're gonna end here soon. What about somebody who sees your story, and maybe they don't want to make a cold brew, but they want, like you're an inspiration to them. What would you say? Like, what does it take to get where you have been, or what's some advice that you can give for somebody that wants to follow those same footsteps?
Bro, like, I would say use your resources. Like, use that Harlingen EDC. That's economic,
Like a rave concert? Or?
No, economic development chamber. Yeah, that's what it was. Harlingen. Use your resources. So Harlingen EDC and the UTRGV. That, bro, like if you just go to, like, if you utilize your resources as a business owner, bro, like they'll back you up. Like they'll back up small businesses. They'll back. If I go up to them and say, hey, okay, this didn't work for me, I have this idea, they're gonna help you. So use your resources. Use the people that always said, hey bro, whatever you need, I'll be there for you. Okay, this is what I need. Use those things.
Damn.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I have this idea. Like, I took this class, and I met other business owners. This guy wants to open a cafe, and he sells like mangonadas and stuff. And I'm like, bro, like, okay. He told me, I don't know anything about coffee, but I want to open a cafe. Can I come to you for advice? And he's like, bro, why me? Like, I don't, I make cold brew. I don't make fancy coffee. But he's like, but I can learn from you. Okay, so I don't know it all, but I'm going to teach you what I know.
Yeah.
And there's this other girl that I helped out too. She has her own business, her photography business. I've partnered with her too. She does a good job. I told her my secret. And like basically how I utilize AI as a tool, like this is what you gotta like. This is what I do. This is what worked for me. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, use your resources. This is what works for me. This is what I do, and this is what I did, and this is what I'm gonna do. And
so you're not a gatekeeper.
No, I'm not.
I love that.
Because I hate that person.
Yeah.
Like, even at my job, my day job, bro. Like, no, I'm not.
Jonathan.
Who's Jonathan?
Guy? Just kidding.
It's like, I hate that stuff, bro. Like, I'm not a gatekeeper. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Like, utilize your resources. This is what we're gonna do. I don't know how to do it, but I know this person does. Bro, go talk to them.
I love that, bro.
Go talk to them, bro, because they will get you. Like,
It's like I follow this YouTube content creators, and they always say, like, they have this saying, Hispanics can do it too, and I think that's powerful. Like, or Hispanics can do it better as well, is what their new thing. Like, bro, we're Hispanics. We live in the RGV. We're 956ers. Like, get connected with each other. Like, let's stop hating on each other. And another thing they say is there's room at the top for everybody.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And like,
everybody
there's no hate for like that cold brew coffee. No, bro. Like, hey, we can all be up
with
here.
These people. Like, there's another guy doing this same thing.
Okay,
he's doing lattes. So we're in the same exact
industry,
bro. Like, he's doing cold lattes, and I'm doing cold brew. And I told him, this is how I do it. I told him, this is how I do it.
Deep, yeah.
And he's like, what? You don't do this?
This guy don't know how to keep a secret.
Yeah, bro. Like,
don't trust him.
This is how to run. Like, you guys want to start your own cold brew? I'm just kidding.
No, it's good though.
But
I love that, bro. Like, that shows the genuinity in you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
like, because there's like you said, bro. There's a piece of the pie for everybody. Look, you got two barbers sitting next to each other, bro. They're not gonna gatekeep anything. They're Hey, I guess. I'm just kidding.
I guess.
Yeah, I need a cut now. But like, that's the thing, bro. Like, just don't gatekeep anything.
Yeah,
man.
bro. That's awesome, man. Well, I mean, I think we're
Even
gonna
like
end there,
the
bro,
podcast. I've been telling you I want to do a podcast. I don't want to do it like the way you're doing it, but I want to do one. And so, like, as we're doing this one, I'm coming up with questions like, man, like, you're kind of like okay, I know once I get you on my podcast, or I don't even want it to be a podcast.
Like, I don't even want you on that.
I want like mine to be like a show, like
that's cool.
Pat McAfee show, like things like that, like a show.
That'd be cool,
I don't want a
That'd
podcast.
be cool.
I want a talk show,
like a talk show on
so
RGV.
I already told you.
Cool,
I already
bro.
told you about like my idea, like what I want to call it, but I'm not gonna release it right now. But like, we're gonna like talk about everything, anything. Like, we're gonna have these conversations. And that's why I said I got a lot to say, man. But not everybody wants to hear it, and that's cool because it's not for everybody. But we're gonna talk about everything and anything, because there's things that, hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? Or, this is happening because of this, or even like, what are you gonna do tomorrow for Super Bowl? Who are you going for? Things like that, bro. And just So
that's awesome, bro. That's pretty cool, man. Yeah. I think. I'm excited if you make that show or podcast. I want to be a guest for sure, bro. That sounds like fun.
It's in the works, man. With Adam too, Big Crit. Yeah. Wanted to be co-host or something. Yeah, bro. He knows it too. Like he knows it.
I feel like he has like so many stories.
Yes, bro. And like, we share those stories, bro. And we talk, bro. Like, he's part of the little vision there too. He's like, he's got his little spot in there.
Hell yeah, bro. Well, what do you like? When do you plan to maybe launch that?
Man, if I can like I said, it's all about balance. So if I can balance everything out the right way, and I could do something, still, being the family man that I need to be, still providing for my family, still making Dad's cold brew, and if I can fit it in, I think I'm just gonna. Honestly, I went back and I listened to your first Spotify podcast, the first episode. It was like 6 minutes.
Yeah, dude.
And it was a solo podcast, and I'm like, what am I waiting for? Like, there's so much I have to say. I want to talk about.
Yeah.
And why not just start with me?
Yeah.
Like, what do I need a co-host for? What do I need a studio for?
Yeah, dude.
I have the equipment. I have the stuff.
I can more than enough, bro.
Yeah. So it's like,
you can see my setup. You have more than enough, bro.
Like, what am I waiting for? Like, I could just start, and so like I think I need that little bit of motivation from myself, right? And it's like, okay, just do it. But you gotta find that balance first, and once I do it, I can perfect it later.
Yeah. I love that, man. I love that. This is a very informative podcast, bro. I love everything you're doing. Your vision, like, It's just I think I'm proud of you, bro. If I can say that
for sure,
without
man.
being gay.
Well, I don't know about this.
There was
guy,
never
man.
ever
He
suspicious
painted
about
his
it.
nails. Nah, just kidding.
Nah, man, for real, like I'm proud of you, bro. Like if nobody
Thanks,
has said
bro.
that,
Yeah,
I think men
for
need
sure.
to hear that more. Like I'm proud of you. Like
Yeah,
that's
bro.
badass, bro. Like I'm proud of everybody in this room. Like Preem,
Yeah.
what you've done, how far you've come, the realizations you've made recently.
And when he
Nick,
says
for doing-
cream, bro, like it takes me back to the recent podcast you guys did. And I was like, why are y'all wearing matching shirts? Matching, so like I feel like I know you because of the things you talk about, even though like I barely met you today.
Yeah.
But I went back and I watched that podcast live. It was like in the
Yeah.
middle of the night, bro.
Yeah.
And so like, like we relate to things. So like when you
Yeah,
say I'm
dude.
proud of everybody, like man, I'm proud of everybody in this
Yeah,
room too.
for sure, man. Nick, proud of you, bro. For you've come a long way. Like
Bro,
it's
he
funny.
bought pizza for the
He bought pizza for the
freaking
boys. Yeah.
podcast, bro. Like that's down, bro. And his girl brought it, right? Your girl brought it. Your girl brought it.
No, I ordered it.
Oh, you ordered it delivery. All right, yeah. There you go.
It's not the girl, bro.
It's
It's not saved under pizza.
I'm just kidding. Nah,
You
I'm
really
just-
can't keep a secret. Nah, bro, but like, no, for real though, like against the grain barbershop and everybody who's here with Nick and that vision, man. Like, just knowing Nick and what I've seen, people are watching, bro, and I'm one of those people I see, and I'm like, I like those like-minded individuals. I like when you guys are like, when we're all genuine, and
Grinding,
especially
man,
if God's in the middle of it, it gives you a reason to root for the underdog. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
for
it
sure.
gives you a reason for that. And I love that. Like Nick's, keep it up, bro. Keep it up what you're doing. Preem, keep it up. Cold Brew, keep it up, man. I think we're doing good, and I think 2026. If we can all keep networking with each other and find like more avenues to reach out to other people, to get out of our shell and our comfort zone, man, blessings are there to be had. We just need to go out there and bring them. God's like, hey, they're there. Here's your buffet of blessings, but we just need to do it, right? We just need to go out there
You
and
just gotta
grind.
put in the work. Yeah.
Yeah, man, for sure.
That's what I'm kind of learning. Like,
Yeah.
like how I said it. I'm.
Like, and you love buffets.
Slight flex, bro. Like my monetization with Facebook. Okay. Like you got to put in the work to like make a post or something.
Yeah.
And then, oh, you get paid for this? Like, oh, okay, wait. So I put this. You get
Yeah.
paid for this? Oh, okay, cool. You kind of try to see like what works.
Yeah.
So you got to put in that work. And
For
this
sure,
is where
for
I
sure,
said
for
like I highly believe that your podcast is going to be like monetized, dude. I feel like this year like you're gonna make something big with this podcast. So.
Awesome, bro. I appreciate it. I'm scared.
No jumper thing, bro.
Yes, bro. Like,
What do you mean?
No jumper is like this Adam 22, but like in that, I believe it's in the same building, bro. That everybody else that like he's linked with, they're running their own podcast out of that same building,
Yeah.
bro. Like just like
That's-
with their own setup. And everything.
Was it like, so it's another podcast or?
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
remember.
Adam 22, and then there's this other guy named Juno, and like
Oh, they're on that. I know that. Yeah.
all doing
like they're a branch of
yeah, they're all doing like in the same building.
yeah.
bro.
That's
They're
smart.
Yeah,
That's
but
smart.
they have like each have like their own like room and shit.
yeah.
And so, what, he owns the
That'd be
building,
awesome.
or?
We get a warehouse.
Yeah, there
Hey,
you
that'd
go,
be
man.
cool
We're
though,
talking
bro.
about the warehouse.
No, that'd be cool, bro.
I don't
Man.
know exactly how it works, bro, but I think it's something like that, bro.
See, these are all ideas,
They
man.
all started co-hosting with him.
Okay.
Now his co-hosts have their own.
They have their own.
They have their own shows.
That's
and
what's
stuff.
up,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I do have that vision, bro. Like, I have that vision. Well, not that exact vision, but I just feel like
Like you want to do something.
I do, bro, and
to, like,
I
give
want to
back
make sure
or-
like I have a
or keep
community.
that
of it.
community.
Yeah, exactly. I
like,
want to keep
together,
That. Like,
keep that
maybe if
community
anything, my vision is like to be a facilitator.
Yeah,
You know,
okay.
maybe not the main event, but I I want to host the main event. Mm-hmm. Hey,
And I
I'm
think
not
it's
the guy.
possible.
That guy's the guy.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
and
Like,
I think
you know,
I think
that's
it's possible. Like depending on like what you want to do. Like even if it's just a one day thing, bro. Like like
Yeah,
I think it's.
dude.
I think
we should get
you,
that
you
like
have
that men group together, or not the men group, but you know.
And it all starts with like networking, writing it down, and like
I'm
these
kind of
ideas.
excited, bro. Damn.
Yeah.
But I appreciate those words, bro. If those are like those are blessings from God, I appreciate that, and I accept it. And it's just scary. Like I've had
For sure.
I've had people in the past tell me, hey, like I went to school for marketing. Let me help you out, and no charge or anything like that. I'm like, man, bro. Like I think it's me that holds back my blessings because I'm like, I'm not ready for that, bro. Like you know what I mean?
Like you don't know what to expect because
Yeah.
you don't know like how far it's gonna grow. You don't know.
Exactly. That's
like,
scary, bro.
Yeah,
Like-
and that's like to me, it's like that's the anxiety part. Like
Exactly.
the anxiety is fear of the unknown, right? That's what gives you the anxiety. and it's like, man, I don't know what levels we're gonna take this to,
Yeah.
or we're gonna take this to like this crazy levels that we can't handle, and we're gonna fall quick.
Yeah,
Like
see,
I did.
that's
You know what I mean? Like
I
I
know.
did,
No, you
but,
didn't,
like,
bro. Like, you're still going.
Yeah,
You're
we're still going, but like, so, no, man.
Side topic on that. I feel like I would just want to talk about this real quick. The power of words is very important. I think to whoever's watching, be careful what you speak into existence. Be careful how you talk about yourself, how you talk to your kids, how you talk to your spouse or partner, because I think it truly matters what the universe, what God, what the supernatural world is hearing. And if they hear, I'm not good enough, it's not going to happen, I'll never be that, then that's going to be your reality. But if you can speak into existence, man, like, I'm proud of myself, I'm ready, I'm willing and able to, and just like, I guess, positivity,
Yeah.
and really just using your words right, I think that can take you a long way. And I'm kind of trying to explore the whole, I don't know if you believe in manifestation, but they say, you know, you write down what you want, your goals,
Yeah.
speak it. Like you said, you kind of had to speak that and admit that you were in this slump,
Yeah,
right?
I think I mentioned
and I
something
think
like that,
you know, the same thing. Like, I think you gotta speak into existence. Okay, this is what I did wrong, but this is what I want to do from now on. This is
Yes.
my vision, and I think maybe now that I'm talking about it, I think that's the point of prayer, bro. Like, I think God is like, all right, let's hear it. Let's let your soul hear it. Let your heart hear. Like, God knows your heart, knows your prayers and your mind, but He's probably like, there's a supernatural power at work here that you need to speak. You need to use your words.
When,
You know what I
when
mean?
the words physically, like I said, when the words physically came out of my mouth, I said, you know what? I was depressed. Like, boom, like this weight lifted off my shoulders. Like,
That's crazy.
I just said it. Like, wow, I feel better now. Like, what?
Yeah,
okay, and
dude.
then I went and told a few more people, like, hey, nah, I was depressed. Like, what? Like, and like, even a lot of people watching, like, you depressed? Like, you know, for what it is, for me, it was depression, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't like, oh, like I was, but yeah, everybody goes through different.
Yeah, dude. Man, thank you for sharing that. For
sure.
sure. I think we're gonna end it right here. Again, everybody, go ahead and go back to or follow the socials. Life with Coffee Podcast page on Facebook. Life with Coffee Podcast anywhere you can hear a
Spotify.
podcast. Spotify, Apple. And then I have my YouTube channel, POVAB, just vlogs. Trying to see what I'm doing with that niche, but for now, I love just vlogging the kids, my life, my POV of my life, right? And then we got DJ Jesse, we got Dad's Cold
You can
Brew.
follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Jesse, Facebook, and then my Facebook for Dad's Cold Brew Coffee. Against the Grain Barbershop.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got Nick the Barber, or Barber Nick. Barber Nick. I don't know. I always say that, bro.
Bro, he keeps calling me.
I always say that, bro. I always say that.
That's the
But
other
I
guy
swear-
from down the block, bro.
Yeah, different
It
guy.
is,
Everybody's
bro.
going to a different Nick. Nah, I
the one who cuts
whenever
my hair.
whenever I promote it on Facebook and YouTube, I make sure that I put Barber Nick. But
He even
it's-
wore his shirt last time. It said Barber Nick. Nick the Barber.
We got Barber Nick. We got my Preem. He doesn't have socials anymore, but I don't know if you want to shout anything out.
Please, no, please.
I like that. But everybody watching, thank you again for watching. I appreciate the
Sure.
support.
Thanks for
DJ
having me, bro.
Jesse, appreciate you. He appreciates the support. There's a lot more to come to these podcasts. And again, like, I truly want to shout out Nick and Against the Grain Barbershop, because this doesn't have to be happening here, but it is, and I think it's very cool.
At this
and very
time,
gracious.
this
at
hour?
this time too. Yeah, I mean, that's
Yeah.
cool. And I just appreciate you, Nick, and
For sure,
all
bro.
the barbers here at the barbershop, man, for letting us use this place. But thanks again. Stay blessed, guys, and I think we out, man. Appreciate you. Yes, sir.